Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. Tonight we are driving the brand new Kia Sportage 2026 model, and in this video it's all about driving in the nighttime. We will talk a little bit about the headlamps. I have with me the GT-Line top of the range version, so I know there are so many people interested in this car, and because it comes with a new design language, the new design language from Kia. Also, it has new headlamps, so in this video we will test those headlamps on some dark streets, so we can see in the end of this video how it looks on the dark. So will be a really interesting video, so stay with me. I will have a separate video where I show you everything about lights inside, outside, so definitely check out that video as well, because in this video we will focus only on driving. Also, I don't know if you saw a little bit earlier, it comes with a nice animation when you unlock the car, and when you lock the car it comes with this super cool animation on the daytime running light, and then it turn on the headlamps, and on the rear the same. Also, I have with me the petrol version, pure petrol version, 1.6 liter T-GDI, 180 horsepower. I made a separate video where I explain everything about the car, including consumption. You can see also on the rear the super nice animation, look really cool. Let's go inside. You can see the handle is also illuminated. This is the interior of the car, and this is the way it looks. Of course, it comes with this LED light up here, so you can basically turn it on, and it looks gorgeous because we have those GT-Line seats. It really look nice because it has this contrast white with black. It looks great. Anyway, more about that in the full review video, in the test drive video, so check out that video as well. Let me put the seat belt, and then I will start the engine from here. Also, to be honest, I really like the ambience in the car. It looks pleasant and nice, and it gives you a pretty good relaxing feeling when you're driving also in the nighttime. Powerful light here, very important to see everything around here, but also when you turn it off it's a very nice ambient. The screens are always dark, at least this is the digital cockpit, it's always dark. This one on the daytime it's also brighter, but it's nice that in the nighttime you can dim them down completely, so if you don't want to bother you can do it from here just like that, and you barely see it. I don't know on the camera how it looks, but in reality you barely see the information, which is very important because in this way you can basically focus on the road and on the light ahead. I like also the ambient light here on the dash, here on the center console. It looks good. Behind every single button it looks so cool because you have ambient light, which is nice. Also, you have 360 degrees camera, which look really good even in the nighttime. When you have a little bit of light, it still look very good. Anyway, I'm not going to go in all the detail and information about the car. We will just driving. We will focus a little bit on lights, headlamps. You can see the low beam, high beam. This is the way it looks, but we will start driving now. I will also reset the consumption so we can see at the end of this trip what kind of numbers we can get from there. So let me press this. I want to reset it. I think I have to. Let's go again back here, hold it for a few seconds, and now it's reset. Put it in drive, and it's driving. I like also very much that the car comes with a lot of physical button, the practicality, the ergonomy of the car, it's gorgeous, and the fact that every single button is illuminated by a white background light, it makes it so easy. It's exactly how you would have those physical buttons, easy to touch in the daytime. Also in the nighttime it's easy to see them wherever they are, so you can switch and change different features on and off. And by the way, it comes also with this turning signal camera, so when you turn the signal left and right you have those cameras, and even in the nighttime you can see it looks really good, and they are very helpful because you can see what's going on around the car. Now I want to go on a super dark street so I can show you the lights, the headlamps, the way they look. Also, it comes with automatic headlamps, so if you basically press it forward one time, you can see right here on the screen it says auto high beam. That means the car will switch between low beam and high beam automatically, basically. So these look really cool. So right now this is the low beam, and here it's pretty dark street where we will go. So you can see right now the car is switching automatically to high beam, so you can see right there in front. So right now the high beam it's on. I will do it on manual right now for a second. This is the high beam, this is the low beam, and you can see how powerful it is. It's super strong and powerful, and you can see until the end of the street. So from my point of view, it's more than enough. I mean, you don't even need more than the light that you have here. Plus the car come with some fog lamps. You can see right now they are on and now they are off, so you can see the difference. Off and on. You can see when they are on, you win another meter on the side, on both sides, and also you win more light close to the car, so this is also very important. Plus I think they are one of the most beautiful headlamps, fog lamps on the market. They have really nice design. They are split in two, they look great. This is the low, this is the high beam. So just to make an idea about the lights ahead, this is how they look. So I would say it looks great. This is the high beam, low beam. So it's great that we have those dark streets around here, so we can make an idea about the lighting system. Again, high beam, low beam. And I like, the other thing that I appreciate is the fact that the light, it's quite bright and it has a temperature of color close to the white or close to the daytime. So when you're driving, you can see everything extremely clear. So you can see everything it's around the car. You can see it in a very clear and nice manner. Now it's low, high beam. This is how it looks now. Low beam, high beam. Low beam, high beam. It's pretty cool, right? Again, here you can make an idea about the light. And by the way, the version that I'm driving right now is the 1.6 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders in line with a 7-speed automatic transmission, 180 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive. It's a front-wheel drive with the possibility to drive the rear wheels as well. That's why it comes with this extra button here on the steering wheel for a 4-wheel drive lock. Also, visibility in the nighttime, it's great. It has also a head-up display. I don't know if you see, the head-up display is directly on the windshield. The brightness is good on it and it's well positioned. Didn't bother you too much, but you can also turn it off. If you want to turn it off, you can turn it off completely, so that's really good. Good visibility around the windows because the dashboard, it's somehow placed a little bit lower, so the fact that what are you doing, man? This guy passed on red. Because they have red, you see that? That guy came on red. Anyway, you can switch the driving mode. The cool part is that when you switch the driving mode, if you go in sport, you have this red color. If you go in eco, you have this green color, which look lovely. I really like the colors. And somehow a little bit the graphic is changing there. As I said a little bit earlier, the dashboard, it's a little bit lower, so you have a good visibility around the windows. Really good visibility. Even in the nighttime, you see everything extremely good and clear, so from this point of view it's very good. Here on this street we have a little bit of traffic. I'm not sure if we can avoid this. Probably we cannot avoid this traffic here, so we have to stay a little bit in traffic, but with this occasion I can show you also the 360 degrees cameras. So this is how it looks around it. This is from above. It's quite nice. And also you can see the front, the rear camera. The cool thing is that you can have the cameras on even when you're driving at higher speed. You can see a super wide camera. You will see when you start driving it will stop for a while, and then if you press one more time the camera button, it will open up a wider view, which is super useful in many situations. At least the rear camera, it's extremely useful, and you can use it at whatever speed you have, so it didn't close so fast like in other cars. Tall driving position, good visibility also in this mirror. This is another plus for the car. I don't know how many cars have such a good visibility on the rear window. Plus this rear mirror, it's pretty big. It's made special for that window in the back there. It looks really good. And also all the buttons here, they are so bright and you can see exactly what it is. And when you have in the background this white color, you know, you have the background white. This is very important because you can because it's like that, you can basically see a little bit clear, a little bit more clarity, more sharp when you have white background behind the buttons. Here around this wheel you have some ambient light. You have ambient light here around the center console. No more glossy black in the center console. And here you have some ambient light on the dashboard and also on the screen right here in the middle. So this is pretty cool. And even though, you know, you don't have physical button for climatic system, the fact that they put it here, I think it's very smart, because it is practically like a touch screen because they are always there. And of course you can switch between shortcuts from the multimedia or climatic system, and we can switch also between different views in the front if you want to see, for example, the tire pressure or the distribution of power. Because it's four-wheel drive, you can see how the car is distributing the power to all wheels. The cool part is that now new Kia collaborate with Google. You see that? The Google for the point of interest. What that's supposed to mean, if you search for point of interest on the map, you will see that it's powered by Google. So that means all these restaurants or whatever, you will see a rating taken by Google. You will see some pictures here from Google, and if you press more you can see even the pictures around here. This is so cool, so smart. You can see the picture of a place, so you can choose a place to go to eat there by looking at the picture here, and it gives you a lot of information. You can see like paid parking, dog allowed, payment, how you can pay, and you see here the dining options, offering coffee, beer, vegetarian options, delivery, takeaways, all that stuff you can see right there. All those information is extremely easy. So it's so cool, the fact that they collaborate with Google. I think it's a fantastic idea. I think it's one of the best thing that they can do, and probably in the future we will see more and more those kind of information in the future maps. And why not to see practically a Google map on, because Google Map have one of the best maps. And why not here on the digital cockpit to see the map as well? That will be complete, because the layout is gorgeous. I mean, the way they position the screen, the fact that the dashboard is lower, you have very good visibility. The screens are great, colors and stuff like that is great. The only thing that's missing is a map here on the digital cockpit, and then it's just perfect. Everything else is really good. Anyway, we will go a little bit out on the highway, so you can see there how the lights look like as well. And then we go back in some dark streets so you can make an idea regarding the lights. But I hope you can definitely understand a little bit how the lights are. But from my point of view, as on the previous version, I think this new version, if we compare it with the previous Sportage, the headlamps are, I think, a little bit brighter, and they are a little bit more clear, like the temperature of color more white, and I like that. This is very practical, and they are perfect the way they are. I don't think someone will need a better headlamps than this one. I think it's all you need from a dark perspective. This is how you should drive if you wanna die fast, die quick, you know that movie. Anyway, and we can switch also the driving mode, and we can also activate the cruise control if you want from here, and the car will basically do the job for you. And you can see also some infos regarding what's going on with the autopilot and the cruise control and all that things. But anyway, more about that in the test drive video in the daytime. Definitely check out that video as well. What I like about this Sportage is that it's a very compact, light and very agile car, so you can go around also in the city very easy in the roundabouts. It's the perfect all-arounder SUV for a family. I think it's the car that you can drive everywhere, like from the city to the long trips, holidays and wherever. Really enjoy the size of it and the lightness. And also, by the way, it comes with adaptive suspension. That means when you are in eco and comfort over those bumps, it feels really comfy, and when you go in sport mode, it becomes a little bit more stiffer, and the suspension and the steering and a little bit also, yeah, of course the gearbox is changing and acceleration is much more responsive. I explain a little bit about that, a little bit more about that in the test drive video, in the review video, so you can check out that video to get more information. see also over this speed bump, which is bigger now in sport mode. It's a little bit more stiffer, so you definitely can feel that. And then we switch back to eco or normal mode, and then everything else become more comfortable. And by the way, I forget to tell you, this mirror here is monochrome. That means in the nighttime the car in the back wouldn't blind you so much. The mirror on the side, although, is not. So the left and right mirror is normal, but this one here is monochrome, and because you have such a good visibility from behind, you really need this mirror to be monochrome, because it kind of take off that light power, and then you can still see very clear, but in the same time it helps you a little bit, you know. Also, you saw there over that railway that the suspension are quite smooth and soft, and it feels really fine. But yeah, keep in mind these adaptive suspension are only on the GT line. In some country come standard, and I think on some other versions you can get it optional if you want to, so you have to pay optional for them. And on some versions I think you cannot get it, but yeah, I'm not sure exactly about the version, depending also on the country. But most of the time you will get it on GT line version. Consumption until now should be around, let's see, 9.3 liter, which is good. The estimated consumption is 7.4, 7.9. It's a brand new car, so you can lower half liter as well after 10,000 kilometers, and it's pure petrol, it's understandable, so no mild hybrid or something like that. But you can get this Sportage as a full hybrid, you can get it as a plug-in hybrid, you can get it as a mild hybrid, a diesel, of course. So you have a lot of options to go for it if you want to, if you don't like this pure petrol. So that's really good. That's really good that they offer this. And even in sport mode you still have more than enough power to pass quick. I want to show you also the 360 degrees camera, so you can see a little bit better how it looks in the nighttime. Basically, let's park it here, or maybe not, maybe let's go there. Let's go in the supermarket parking lot. I think it's better. Oh, let's park it around here. I think here is the perfect place to do it, because it is also a little bit more light. So this is it, guys. And what I like very much about these reverse cameras is the fact that, for example, right now you can see so well here. So what you can do, you can choose to see it a little bit wider, so you can see if you will hit with your wheel the curb, and in this way you won't scratch your wheels, but you would be able to park extremely close to the side of the curb, right? And then you can switch to rear, and then you just keep it straight, just like that. And then you see the parking sensors that warn you, and so on. And of course you have the 360 degrees view as well. And you press the park, turn on the lights, and let me show you the consumption, 9.8 liter. So this is it, guys. Lovely, right? This is the low beam and high beam. This is the way it looks. Quite cool. And look it in the back, the seats. Nice. So that was the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get some useful information from here. Don't miss out the full review, the test drive with the same car. There I can give you more information about this new Sportage. Very interesting car, very pleasant to drive in the nighttime. I hope the video was useful. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. To all of you, stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.